Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. We are from Group 6 of course SEMM 4902 Professional Engineering Practice. First of all, this is our teammate which is Muhammad Zulfadli bin Zamir, Nur Nazira Afifah binti Nurdin, Muhammad Daniel bin Nurizan, Nur Idrina binti Edi Amin.
Hi, I'm Muhammad Daniel. The topic we have selected for our group assignment is productivity, quality, and innovation, exploring the role of research and standardization. We will cover a range of compelling topics that highlight the interconnectedness of these key elements in driving organizational success. Let's take a moment to preview the content we will be exploring. We will begin with an introduction and significance of our topic, where we will discuss the importance of productivity, quality, and innovation in today's competitive landscape and understand their impact on organizational growth. Second, we will delve into the realm of research for productivity and quality improvement. Third, we will cover the standardization, which we will explain the benefits and limitations. And finally, in the chapter 4, we will explore the delicate balance between standardization and innovation, where we will examine successful strategies adopted by organizations.
Hi, my name is Nur Nazira Afifah binti Nurdin. I would like to give a little bit of definition of this project. First of all, productivity were the measure of economic performance that compare the amount of good and service which is output with the amount of input that needed to produce good and service. For the quality, it refers to the works that meet and exceed the client or company expectation. Research is a systematic and orderly process for collecting, organizing, and analyzing data in order to make research finding useful to making decision, while standardization is setting out the rules governing on how people are expected to accomplish a particular task or sequence of tasks. However, the productivity and quality was the output that will be produced from one task. It can be measured from the performance of the employee and the task that they already complete. Performance of the employee will show the productivity of the employees, and the tasks that did not have error show that the quality of their work. For the research and standardization, when the employee do the perfect research, it lead to develop a lot of skill and knowledge that the employee may gain. Research improve the way on how the employees answering the task. Standardization is the rules that the employee need to follow to make sure that they do the correct procedure on how to complete the task. The objective from this project is: first, we aim to understand the importance of the productivity and quality of the work in completing the job within the given time frame. Then, we gain the potential benefit from the research and standardization of the project.
Role of research in identifying improvement areas using research method. So, we can use research method to identify potential areas to be improved. One of the research method is to conduct literature review, which provide valuable insights into the most recent developments, challenges, and strategies of other organizations, which enables the organization to pinpoint areas that need improvements or places where new ideas could be utilized. The next one is data analysis, where organization can detect patterns, trends, and anomalies that reveal shortcomings or bottlenecks by collecting and analyzing the relevant data. And the third one is surveys. Qualitative data from surveys can reveal insight into business operations, customer satisfaction, potential areas for improvement. And finally, is benchmarking, which involve the process of comparing the organization's current performance, process, or practices against other industry leaders or competitor in the same industry. So, moving on to the examples of research-driven improvement in productivity and quality. So, there's more of these examples actually, but I'll be only discussing about two of them only. So the first one is lean manufacturing, where it is a research-based approach which seeks to eliminate waste and improve efficiency in the production process. And then organizations will be able to identify non-value added activities and streamline production processes. Organization would then be able to overcome bottlenecks, decrease the levels of inventories, and increase total productivity and quality by adopting lean methodologies such as 5S and just-in-time production. The next one is the Six Sigma approach, which focuses on the reduction of defects and variation from the processes. This approach uses statistical analysis and data driven approaches to find and remedy the underlying causes of error or inefficiencies. Organizations can identify and optimize key processes parameters to increase quality and productivity by means of statistical techniques such as the design of experiment or control charts. So, research plays a crucial role in helping us develop innovative solutions. But how does it help us in that aspect? So, first, it helps us in understanding the consumer needs and preferences. It also helps us identify emerging technologies and trends. And additionally, it also helps us to anticipate changes in market conditions, technology developments, and changing customer expectations. And besides that, it also encourages companies to participate in experimentation and prototypes as part of the innovation processes. And then research also gives us cross disciplinary insights as interdisciplinary cooperation and knowledge sharing are often an integral part of like research.
Next, we will be exploring the concept and impact of standardization on productivity and quality. Standardization is a systematic process that defines rules, criteria, and guidelines to ensure consistency and uniformity across various sectors. And it is essential for organizations to enhance their efficiency, quality, and innovation in today's competitive business landscape. So let's dive into this topic and understand how standardization drives productivity and quality outcome. To begin, let's grasp the concept and purpose of standardization. It involves the creation and implementation of standard frameworks, specifications, and practices. The primary objective of standardization is to advance effectiveness, compatibility, safety, and quality assurance across diverse industries. By establishing a uniform language and set of rules, standardization promotes efficient communication and cooperation among organizations working towards a common goal. It simplifies processes, reduces operational variety, maximizes resource allocation, and minimizes waste, providing significant advantage to organizations. Now, let's explore the positive impact of standardization on productivity and quality. Standardization plays a critical role in increasing productivity by improving workflows, removing overlaps, and optimizing resource allocation. It simplifies operations, eliminates redundant work, and ensures consistent adherence to best practices. Consequently, companies can achieve higher productivity levels by producing more with fewer resources, ultimately enhancing their operational effectiveness. In terms of quality, standardization establishes uniform criteria and specifications, ensuring that goods and services consistently meet predetermined quality requirements. This fosters dependability and consistency in manufacturing or delivery process, helping business meet and exceed client. Ultimately, it improves client satisfaction, loyalty, and contributes to overall success of the organization. While standardization brings numerous benefits, it is not without its limitations and challenges. Particularly when it comes to promoting innovation, one of the main challenges is that standardization may unintentionally hinder experimentation and the exploration of fresh ideas. It could stifle creativity by preventing experimentation and the investigation of new ideas. The creation of innovative and more practical solutions might be hindered by strict compliance to existing standards and practices. Second, the standardization process is very lengthy. It needs a lot of time for study, cooperation, and coming to an agreement. Delays in establishing new standards may prevent timely acceptance and use, may slow down business expansion and innovation in organization. Third, there are difficulty in meeting specific requirements. As standardization only focus on conformance and generalization, it might make it difficult to deal with particular needs or unusual situation. Adaptive standard practices to meet specific needs may add complexity and undermine the benefits of standardization. Finally, there are balancing flexibility and standardization need to conducted as the organizations need to find the right balance between standardization and flexibility as well as excessive rigidity can stifle innovation and hinder the ability to adapt to changing market conditions.
Hello everyone, my name is Nurudina binti Edi Amin. So for the last chapter is about balancing standardization and innovation. In this chapter, I'll talk about the trade-off between standardization and innovation, how standardization can impede innovation, the strategies to find balance in both forces, and the case study for successful approach of balanced standardization and innovation. So, for the trade-off between standardization and innovation, the relationship between these two is complex. Standardization can have both positive and negative effects on innovation, depends on a variety of circumstances. While standardization seeks to preserve consistency and uniformity, innovation tries to defy the traditional status norm or status quo and introduce fresh ideas, things, and procedures. This cause standardization is perceived to inhibit creativity, which is to impede the innovation. Next, this is how standardization can impede innovation. First, standards frequently set rigid rules and restrictions that must be adhered to. This guarantees accessibility and compatibility between various systems or products, but it can also limit the freedom to try out creative approaches. This can be challenging to allow for creativity to take control of the system when standards for products, processes, or services must be upheld. Second, standardization may encourage complacency. When a procedure or item is standardized, it's frequently taken for granted that it's the best option available. This makes the companies more likely to become complacent and will heavily rely on the process or the system that are already established due to the standard set. These are the strategies that can be taken to achieve a balance between standardization and innovation. Companies can concentrate on standardizing the procedures required. They can ensure that their goods and services are of high quality by standardizing their processes. Next, they can promote an innovative culture by empowering staff to contribute ideas. They should also regularly assess their standardization procedures to make sure they remain applicable and efficient. Companies can also be willing to take calculated risks. The companies may remain ahead of the curve and set themselves up for long-term success by taking smart risks. So lastly, we find a case study of successful approaches of balance of standardization and innovation. The case study that we found and used as example for this report is ZTE Corporation in China. In the research, it shows that the core elements for the innovation include strategic innovation planning. While it was restricted by standardization, it can be balanced and stabilized using the enabling factors. This case study shows that companies can achieve innovation while having rigid standards by always assessing their standards while concentrating on the market ongoing.
In a nutshell, it was proven that research played a big role for productivity and quality improvement, while standardization can impede innovation, but it does not restrict the improvement of a company to innovate and become better. That's all from us. Thank you.